Hello.
Yo, what's good, people? It's chest day. This is the first vlog. Start off the day bright and early. 5:10 is when I got up. I find if I don't eat right away, then I usually don't eat for the first couple hours of the day, and when you're bulking, that's not what you want. So start off with some apples and some peanut butter. Take my pre-workout and then walk to the gym. Starting her off with some push-ups. You'll notice that I kind of keep my butt in the air a little bit and my chest kind of pointed down because that puts more emphasis on the chest. And I have these little handles which helps me get a deficit, so I can go really deep at that bottom and get that good stretch in the chest. Sorry. Um, so yeah, that's something that I would recommend doing is trying to keep your butt up and then just also using something so that you can get a deep stretch for the chest. And yeah. Also, I just want to mention the reason why I'm doing push-ups first is I just like to do one set of push-ups just so that I can get a little bit warmed up for my bench. Because usually, if I start bench and bench is the first thing that I do, my first set is kind of shitty. So if I do one set of push-ups beforehand to get myself warmed up, then I find that works out quite well. Okay, so next we got bench for 3 sets. Um, so yeah, basically just trying to make sure I have good form. Normally, if you're going for hypertrophy alone, like you're just trying to get what's it called? Just trying to get muscle growth, then I'd recommend doing a little bit higher reps than I'm doing, and also pause at the bottom more. But I'm more kind of focusing on just trying to increase my bench. Um, so yeah, that's why my form is the way it is. I usually train with my friend Isaac, but he wasn't able to come today, so uh, I didn't have a spot. And I just thought I'd mention this because normally what I like to do is I have him spot me, and then I can push myself obviously as hard as I want because I know if I fail, he's going to be there. But then also, what's nice is that he can help me get some assisted reps at the end to where he lets me do a couple extra reps and I'm pushing as hard as I can, and he's lifting up the bar as lightly as he can, trying to make me do all the work. Um, but I'll get usually 1 to 2 assisted reps normally. So yeah, that's what I'd recommend doing on bench. I didn't get to do that today, and in my second set, I almost failed, but I got it in the end. Now I have the rest of my push-ups, 2 more sets, and what I do here is I superset my push-ups with my next exercise, which is V-ups. Uh, so you'll see I'm doing push-ups right now. After this, I'm gonna do V-ups. I'm gonna do my last set of push-ups, then more V-ups. Okay, so the next thing I got is V-ups, weighted. I'm using 25 pounds. And basically, here, the number one thing that I'm trying to do is just go as slow as I possibly can. And I gotta try to keep my arms and feet in some sort of alignment so that they're moving at about the same speed. And my feet can never touch the ground. That's the most important thing. Besides going super slow, is once you get lower your feet at the bottom, you're not you're gonna have your feet just above the ground, and I want to touch the weight to the top of my toes if possible, like uh, or like above my calves. And here we got the last set of push-ups. So this next exercise is the machine chest fly. And as you can see right now, it's in the reverse fly mode, but I just moved it to all the way at the other end. And see, that's a mistake that a lot of people do. And as you can see right now, look at how much farther back I can go to stretch out my chest. It's like I get up and then it locks out because it's too far forward. But watch right here, I move it back so that I can get a way deeper stretch. And now look at how much more stretched out my chest gets. So in that bottom part right now, you can see my chest is just getting torn apart, which is exactly what you want for muscle growth. Also, another thing I should probably note is that for the V-ups, these are myo rep matches, meaning however many reps I did in the first set, I'm doing that for all 3 sets. And if I can't do it, so let's say in the first one, if I get 15, then if the second one I only get 13, then I'll rest for 5 seconds and do the last two. And then it'll be the same thing for the next one. Another thing that you'll see me doing is once I am getting super fatigued and I cannot do an entire rep and I'm kind of having these half reps, the reason I'm doing that is because I still can pump out an extra like 4 reps. And so instead of just ending it when I can't all the way squeeze it together, I I hit maybe another 4 or 5 more reps where I'm not closing all the way, but I'm still in that deep stretch range, and I get a crazy pump from that. So I would definitely recommend trying that if you haven't. Okay, I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to put my camera for this, but I gotta show you guys the pump. Maybe I'll just hold it. Looking pretty crazy. It's actually kind of the craziest I've looked in a minute. This little progress update of how we're looking. I might do that every day. Between here. See, I'm like kind of using my hips, and I'm also using this to pull down. That, and then the tricep only starts right here. So you're like, and now the tricep starts. But if instead you don't let the bottom part of your arm go up, so you go like this, and all the way down into your dick, so that your tricep can fully extend. So, and then you stop right here before your elbow goes up. Like that. Oh, and slow eccentric. Something I would definitely recommend. I'm probably gonna do this in voiceover, but this is something I would say. Take 45-pound plate. Like that. Figure out. And then we're gonna. Oh my god, that is not the right amount of weight. I'm a bitch. I know. Quite honestly, I don't care. Also, before the squat session starts, I just want to say I'm fucking terrible at squats. That's the one thing, like, my form and everything I would say is good on everything else. Obviously, if you have any critiques, let me know down in the comments. I'd appreciate it. But especially for squats, give me some tips because I suck at squats. Yeah, thanks. Fuck me. Okay. Just got home from the gym. And now I'm making eggs. Oh man. That was a fire workout. It was like an hour and 50 minutes, something like that. I think an hour 40 maybe. It's mostly because I had a shit at the end. Before my first set of squats. And I don't know why I had to give you the time frame of when I was shitting. But now you know. So that's good, just in case you ever wanted to use that information for something. Oh, I just got fucking an eggshell in here. God damn it. But, yeah, that workout was actually really fire. I got to the end of it, and I was, like, pretty much done. And by that, I mean, like, mentally fatigued. Which is kind of exactly what you want in a workout, which is beautiful. It's like, you don't want to be halfway through your workout, and then you're just mentally checked out. You're just like, I'm done. I'm exhausted. Holy fuck, this stupid eggshell. Don't want to be worried about that either during your workout. But, yeah, I finished. I got to the last set, and I was like, I'm pretty much checked out. And then after I did my last set and failed and gave it all on that squat, I was like, yeah, I'm done. So it was literally the perfect workout. The load was perfect for me as well. I mean, I guess we'll see during the next workouts how I'm feeling. But this is the program I've been using for about the last, it's probably been about 15 weeks, maybe more actually, of this mesocycle, which that's like 4 months worth, something like that. But yeah, so I've went through a lot of different machines, a lot of different exercises, and basically I just took out things I didn't like, added things I liked, kept trying new variation, tried new rep ranges, which is exactly what I would recommend you guys doing if you start a new program. Like if you, let's say you want to copy my program, just copy it for the first week, but if let's say, like I work out with my friend Isaac, he wasn't here in this video, but he will be in the next one, and which is tomorrow, by the way, and he likes dumbbell lateral raises and cable lateral raises the same, but I don't really like dumbbell raises that much. I would rather do cable lateral raises, and that's just like a slight variant that we change in his mesocycle. And even things like grip variants, you might need to change your exercises based on that. And just personal preference, whatever hits your muscles the most. I know he gets a really good pump when he does tricep pushdowns with the rope like this. So yeah, I would say that's something super important to keep in mind when you're building a mesocycle. It's important to try to make sure your muscle is fully rested like by the time you do your next set, most of the time. But sometimes, for example, for me on bicep curls, if I do a bicep curl, like I kind of superset it a little bit, and normally I superset what's called antagonizing muscle groups. But if I hit bicep curls back to back, for some reason I just get crazy pumps. So for example, on my first set, I usually like to keep higher reps in the like 11 to 14 range if possible. And I like to rest. I like to not rest too much. So I'll rest for about a minute, when normally I'd rest for about 2 or 2.5 or a little more. And then on my next set, which would be cable curls, I would do somewhere from 8 to 12 reps, and I'd rest fully. So just adding that variance into your routines is going to be a really, really good way to make things fresh. And also, even if you craft the perfect mesocycle and you're like, oh my goodness, this is perfect, all my muscles are getting hit perfectly, and this is amazing, like kind of how today was. Even if you have that, down the line after a couple months of doing that routine, you're gonna need to phase some things out because some exercises won't be hitting your muscles as good because your muscles will be more used to it. So something to keep in mind is just always changing up your exercising, adding variance. And a lot of times people don't even think about the fact that you can vary your rest times, your rep ranges, and even you can vary like your form. Like I'm gradually getting better and better at push-ups, so I need to gradually be going slower and slower, and then I'm kind of keeping my reps the same, but my form is getting better and slower and slower and slower, and I'm getting more of a stretch. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. But anyways, let's finish these eggs. Boom, eggs are done. Now I'm making my way outside. Hello. Hello. I would recommend eating outside if possible, because just getting that nature in the morning is a perfect way to start your day. Starting your day with a workout, some good food, and some morning sun. Nothing better than that. And that's a lot better than starting your day with a YouTube video or something like that. But it is starting to rain, so I'm gonna eat quickly. Just finished eating, and I'm about to hop in the shower. I'm gonna shave first, hop in the shower, get out, brush my teeth, and then I'm gonna go edit this video and hopefully upload it today if I can. And then I'm also gonna try to make this into a couple shorts. So that's the plan for today. I also gotta do some other chores like cutting the grass and all that stuff. But yeah, today was fun, and I think I'm gonna be recording a lot of these workouts in the future because I really enjoyed that. And if I go in the morning, then it's only me and like 1 or 2 other people at the gym. So I feel better about recording because I don't want to be an asshole and be recording in the gym and make other people have to be like worried about that. So I think in the mornings is definitely a good idea. Great way to start my day. And yeah, my pumps kind of died down a little bit, but you can still see I got that tricep pump. I got that chest pump. And my abs are coming in. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you want to get notifications for tomorrow's upload, you know how to turn that on. That's pretty much it. See you guys tomorrow.